Welcome back! Today, we're diving into two fascinating topics that can make your Python code more concise and efficient: Lambda functions and the powerful functools module. By the end of this video, you'll know how to simplify your code with lambdas and leverage functools to write more effective and optimized functions. Let's jump in. Let's start with Lambda functions. Lambdas, also known as anonymous functions, are small, single-line functions that you can define without using the def keyword. They're ideal for simple operations where defining a full function might feel excessive. For example, instead of writing this, we can simplify it into a one-liner lambda. You call the lambda functions just like any other function. Lambdas are particularly useful when you need a quick function for a short task, especially when working with functions like map, filter, and sorted. Let's take an example with sorted to sort a list of tuples by their second value. Here, the lambda takes each tuple as input and returns the second element for sorting. Simple, right? Let's explore some common scenarios where lambda functions shine. When using map, you can apply a function to every item in an iterable, for example, squaring numbers in a list. Using filter, you can filter items in an iterable based on a condition, for instance, keeping only even numbers. Using reduce from functools. Before we jump into the example, let me quickly explain what reduce does. If you haven't seen it before, reduce takes a list and continuously combines its element until only a single value remains, kind of like a snowball running downhill. For instance, summing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 using reduce will result in 15. This function allows you to condense an iterable into a single value. Now, using a lambda function, you would have something like this. With these examples, you can see how lambdas make your code more concise and expressive, especially when working with data transformations. Now that we have explored lambdas, let's explore the functools module. This built-in Python module provides higher-order functions that help your work more effectively with functions. Here are a few of the most useful tools. Functools.partial. It creates a new function with some default arguments pre-filled. For example, let's say you have a function that calculates the power of a number. You can create a new function, square, that always uses an exponent of 2. functools.reduce. Add caching to functions to speed up repeated computations. For instance, in a function that calculates Fibonacci numbers, caching can make it much faster. The LReduce decorator, don't worry, I'll explain decorators in the next video, stores the result of previous calls, so repeated calls with the same input are nearly instantaneous. functools.reduce. As we saw earlier, this function reduces an iterable to a single value using a lambda or any function you define. It's a great way to process lists or other collections. Each of these tools in functools can save you time and make your code more efficient, and there is much more for you to explore. So be sure to do that on your own and take your skills to the next level. Today, we explore the power of lambda functions and the versatility of the functools module. From simplifying code with lambdas to optimizing performance with tools like LReduce and partial. You now have new skills to write cleaner and more efficient Python programs. Try experimenting with this concept in your own projects. Use lambdas with map, filter, or sorted, and see how functools can enhance your code. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become in applying these techniques. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next dimension.